But he never stopped or he never quit. He continued his perseverance. At last, after for few and after more years, he wrote some books. He wrote some books. No one could interpret or no one could understand or no one could read properly his books. Why? Why? That's all was the result of his perseverance and his hard work. Studies. Never quit. Never quit. Never, never, never give up. Our motto or our identity should be now. His team maybe won 12 runs, or 13 runs, but there are only 2 balls. That time, he will play. He will struggle for his win or that team's win. He never quit or never give up. He will struggle and he will struggle for the win of their team, believing they will win and they will chase the target. Like this we have to be, or there should be now a sportsman spirit that convey, or that we can conquer the world. Dear, there was no one who won or who get awards or rewards by business. But if we read the history or if we read the forefathers, they all were who worked hard and who got or who submitted or sacrificed their lives for their own feelings. Soldiers, like this, like a sportsman, we have to be like a sportsman who struggles for the ending of play to make his team win. So, we have to be like our forefathers, Sheikh Al-Imam Taftazani, Wal-Imam Al-Shafi'i. Let's be conclude. Thank you. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. What is this? It's eternal opinion. If you agree, I will say when I will buy a God with this eternal opinion. Will you agree with me? What a silly question, isn't it? But I will say I will buy a God with this eternal opinion. I have proof in it. Once a child who is 5 or 6 years old, his parents were dead. He was with his uncle, and that uncle was diagnosed in the hospital. The doctor said, only the God can help you. The child doesn't know who is God, what is God. So he ran to the shop. He asked the bed and shop sellers, please, could you please give me a God for this 10 rupees? The shop sellers shouted at him, go, run away. Then he didn't stop him. He made hard work. On his 17th shop, a person begged him, sir, would you please give me a God for this 10 rupee? The seller became anxious. God? For 10 rupee? Yes, he narrated his whole story to the shop seller. Then the shop seller gave him a bottle of honey and said, this is God. A bottle of honey. This is God. You go to your uncle, give it to him. The child became very happy. He ran to the hospital. He gave that honey to the uncle. And the day after that, a special medical team came to the hospital and cured his disease. And the bill was very huge amount. So what happened? That shop seller paid the bill due. After awakening from the disease, the uncle went to the shop seller and asked, why did you help me? Why? The shop seller said, I don't know why, but I had a spiritual connection with that child. That spiritual connection told me to do that thing. Yes, the point is the spiritual connection. Spirituality smells fragrance. What is spirituality? literally, spirituality, it is a concerned thought about a religion or a human spirit. But that's not literally. In my point of view, spirituality is happiness. Spirituality is peace. When we do a good deed, we will feel happiness. We will feel a peacefulness. That is the real spirituality. The words of Rumi is mesmerizing. Out there you will find dead souls, strange crowds. A voice will call you. A voice will call you from inside. Look into yourself inside, and you will see a human sea, a human ocean. Yes, the spirituality conduct of a human is like an ocean. It can be unpredictable. It is unpredictable. Some may say that spirituality is religious. Yes, I agree with that. As a part, spirituality is religious, but spirituality is not only religious. Do you know the father of our nation, Mahatma Gandhi, who was killed by his own religion, God said? They were both same religion, but the spirituality level between them, it is different. It's like that, what they say, a candle in your heart. A candle in your heart, it is like to be kindled. A gold in your soul, it is to be filled. Feel the difference. Feel the presence of spirituality inside yours. We know many people are creating many isms. Buddhism, communism, like that. They were finding the exact spirituality, but I am sure that they can't find spirituality through these isms. They have to know our word. They have to know our earth. The earth itself is a spiritual power. The trees, the mountains, the rivers, the caves, everything which is connected to earth, it is spiritual. But many things, the number of outcasts who are from living without the society, without the community, are spiritual. But they are not exact spiritual. The exact spiritual is when someone is communicating with the society, someone is mingling with the society. That is the spirituality. We can see an atheist who is denying the God. If he is trapped in the center of an ocean, at last he will say, "Oh, spiritual power, please help me." Even he is an atheist, even he is a celebrity, he will say, "Oh, spiritual power, however, help me please." In front of the center of an ocean, he has to say that. That is the spiritual power of the world. That is the spiritual power of the world. So, start seeing, not looking. Start knowing, not believing. Start listening, not hearing. You have to be like that. We know many souls who want to end their life. Why? Because of the lackness of spirituality. Because of this lackness of spirituality. So, I don't want to prolong my words more. I just want to set you a thing which will change each and every one of your life. Don't act spiritual. Don't read to act like spiritual. Don't hear to act like spiritual. Don't walk to act like spiritual. You have to be your own. You have to feel inside. Then you are spiritual. That is the only way. You have to be what you are inside. Wa akhir da'wana alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. Assalamu alaikum.